After playing arguably the best game of his pro career last week against the Chiefs, the Jets needed Zach Wilson to ride that momentum into their game against the Broncos. Going into the game, the Jets were 1-3 with games against the Broncos and Eagles before their bye, so it was a must-win game and a game that most people expected the Jets to win. I thought Zach had another solid performance and made some big-time throws in key moments. The game plan and play calling was clearly centered around Breece Hall, and Breece had one of the best games of his career, so I think that was the right call. However, I do feel like a little more balance could have helped the Jets score more points. They kind of went back to run, then pass if we need to, instead of being aggressive on first down like they were against the Chiefs. That being said, when Zach had to make a play, he did so. In the second half, he made some crucial throws on third down to move the chains, as well as a few plays with his legs. The biggest throw he made was on 3rd and 4 with just a few minutes to go, where he checked to a different play, looked left, progressed right, and then delivered a dart to Tyler Conklin for a big gain to get the first down and keep the drive alive. Then obviously there was the interception, which was probably the only glaring mistake that Zach had. If you look at the situation, it was 3rd and 5 with about 2 minutes left, and the Jets were up by 3. A field goal would be big because then Broncos would have to score a touchdown to win, but I actually like the Jets trying to be aggressive and play for the win instead of playing not to lose. Zach threw it Garrett Wilson's way with Pat Surtain on him, and I thought Surtain made an incredible play. Could Zach have thrown a better ball? Sure, but the pass went right through Garrett Wilson's hands and was caught between the legs of Surtain while he was falling over. Ideally, you don't throw an interception there, but this was not like the other interceptions he's thrown this year. I thought it was just a great play by Surtain. And also, the Jets defense was playing phenomenal all day, and the Broncos were going to have to go about 97 yards to go score a touchdown and win the game. And as you can see, based on the final score, they only made it about 30 before they fumbled, and Breece Hall got the scoop and score. So all in all, Zach played well and made enough plays to give the Jets a chance to win. There's a few little things to clean up, like some ball security stuff and managing the clock better at the end of the first half. But the Zach Wilson we saw yesterday is good enough to win football games with this team. His final stat line was 19 of 26 for 199 yards passing, 26 yards rushing, and 1 interception. If you compare his stats from the first 3 games of the season to the last 2 games, the most obvious improvement is visible in his completion percentage and his interceptions. The first 3 games of the season, he completed only 52% of his passes and had 4 interceptions, but in the past 2 weeks, he completed 72% of his passes and only had 1 interception. The Jets have a tough game against the Eagles next week, but then after the bye, the schedule calms down a bit with some winnable games. So if Zach can continue stacking good games and play the way he has played the last 2 weeks, the Jets should be in the playoff hunt come the end of the season.